For a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, and all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Hey, yo, how you doing? This is that guy Curtis from R&R Live Jam Sessions. I want y'all to tap in with me every Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time right here on Rainier Avenue Radio App. R&R Live Jam Sessions, baby. Holla.
This is Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome, world. Bettina, Carey here, the founder of We Empower You. And this is our first launch. And we are live on Rainier Avenue Radio. And I would like to just say a good day to every one of you out here who are watching. And do you feel empowered in all areas of your life? Most people answer no. And it's an important question to be asking again and again, because we want you to feel empowered in all areas of your life. That's business, leadership, love, life, and health. And that is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be not only breaking through the glass ceiling, we're going to shatter the revenue glass ceiling. We want to help you to unlock your inner power and your hidden potential with your master key. And this year has been a doozy, right? Since COVID reared its ugly head in 2020, it has not only taken lives, it has taken businesses. And today we're going to be talking a lot about what survived, and that's online businesses. So without further ado, let me bring up our guest today. So Lee Romanov is the president of IncomeActivator.com, and she is the only all-inclusive website that focuses on making money online. And Lee's last business, InsuranceHotline.com, sold for just over $2 million to one of the largest media corporations in North America, Torstar, owner of the Toronto Star, newspaper, Shop TV, and many other media outlets. Lee is the author of the book, Get Rich by Telling People Where to Go. And it's made her millions of dollars online by sending leads to businesses that pay her. And she's here to tell you exactly what her online revenue strategies are and how you can get a copy of what she did to create your own online income. Welcome, Lee. It's so great to have you back.
Thank you, Bettina. It's so great to be here. I'm really excited.
I say back because we were just in a meeting, our weekly meeting for the We Empower You community yesterday. And I would like to kick us off with a really big question. So what do big money companies do that the average website owner doesn't do?
Make money, for one. So here's the difference. The big money companies get content given to them. Think about Facebook. They get their profiles given to them. YouTube, they get their videos given to them, where an entrepreneur creates their own content. And the second thing is that the big money companies make money by sending leads to businesses that pay them. So for instance, Facebook, when they get your profile and your traffic comes to read your profile, you'll notice little ads and referral forms that sends business to leads, that sends leads to businesses, and those multi-million-dollar businesses get paid for that, where the owner says they create their own content and then they create their own course or book or t-shirt and they sell to their visitor traffic. So there's two things that they do totally the opposite. The big money companies get you to contribute content. The entrepreneur, you create your own content. And then the entrepreneur says, buy my stuff. And the big money companies say, hey, I'm just going to send a lead to a business and get paid for it. So it's way, way different.
Yes, when you and I met 2.5 or so years ago, we were at a big conference in New York City, and it was all that, and we met, and I got what you were saying on some level. I even read your book, and then I thought to myself, I don't know what she's talking about. And so I'll tell you right out front, if you're confused by what Lee just said, listen up, because she's going to dive deeper into this whole entire story. So when we were talking earlier in 2020, right, in February, I believe it was, you and I were talking, and I was telling you all this stuff that I was doing, and you said to me, and you whispered in my ear because we were on the phone, and you said, Bettina, you have a disease and I don't want it. Stay the heck away from me. And I said, what? And she goes, it's a disease called working too hard. And what you pointed out, and I got it immediately, is that all the doing is not going to generate the wealth that all of us have the human capacity to do when we're doing it the way that you're talking about, which is generating leads and getting paid for those leads. So literally, it's like the title of your book, getting paid by telling people where to go. So dive a little bit deeper.
I will. I'll give you another example. You know how there are millions of photography websites out there, and photographers saying, buy my picture. Well, then one website came up and said, I want to be a photography website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask people to contribute their photos, and I'm going to say, nice spa. You want me to send you back a lead, Mr. Spa owner? And they would say yes. Well, that's Pinterest. And they just made $1.6 billion last year from that formula. Give us your content. Thank you. And I'll send you back leads.
Brilliant. I mean, it's brilliant that they're doing it. And it's brilliant that you're doing it. And you've put this all together. We've come together. We Empower You is the company that I run, and Income Activator. And now we're working collaboratively. So what's more profitable, online sales or lead revenue?
Oh, definitely lead revenue, because 1% of your traffic may buy, and up to 40% of your traffic will follow your recommendation of where to go, which will generate you revenue. Like, for instance, let's say I really got into nutrition, and I am not a nutritionalist, but I found some things that really helped, maybe eating more fruit than meat, that type of thing. And I became a voice for that because I was so passionate about it. But I'm not a nutritionist. So I would go to a nutritionist and say, look, I'm talking about this, I'm getting people to my website. Can I send you a lead? And if the nutritionist would say, absolutely. And I would say, okay, how about $10? And they would say, absolutely. So I would start sending them leads, and I would talk about how great it is to, eat healthy. And every time someone goes to my website and completes the form to connect with a nutritionist, I make $10. Now, if I got on, a radio show or did some, social media, and I would get people to my website, they would listen to my voice, and then I would send the lead to somebody that could help them more. And that creates air, that creates money out of air. It's crazy.
Yes. And, one of the things that I want to share with the viewers out there and those listening is that she's the real deal. I literally invested $2,500, and 8 weeks later, she had 10x'd my investment. And I want you to dive in a little bit deeper on how we came together to create the We Empower You community, the We Empower You global movement, which is an empowerment movement, and this opportunity that we have with the We Empower You membership.
Oh yeah, it was really crazy. Once the Torstar Corporation bought my insurance hotline business, I was going to send leads to lawyers because I thought, wow, they pay $250 per lead. And when I went online, I thought no website platform has lead revenue tracking. And I thought, I've got to put my foot in the door for the entrepreneur. That's when I came up with the all-inclusive income activator website builder that gives the entrepreneur everything they could possibly need. And then I said, I'm going to split the revenue for the subscription. And Bettina said, Lee, I don't want like a monthly split. I want to put everything all in one. Let's create the biggest membership platform that anybody has seen. And we're just going to lowball it, but give everybody what they want, which is your all-inclusive website platform with the lead tracking software where everybody can be their own resource or directory like Angie's List. Let's throw in a 5-minute TV spotlight that's on Apple TV, Amazon, Roku, Google, Chromecast, Android, a 50 million audience. And hey, let's throw in sponsorship packages and media lists. Let's just do it all. And we did it all. And then we said, then let's split it all with all the members. Okay. So all the people are just sending people to our weekly meetings. I'm talking about revenue strategies. And as they join the membership, they get half the revenue.
Yes, and so this is what we're talking about. We're talking about shattering the revenue glass ceiling today with Lee Romanov. And here we are on Rainier Avenue Radio. You're listening to a brand new show. I'm so excited to have Lee Romanov, the founder and CEO and president of the IncomeActivator.com. IncomeActivator.com is really teaching others to do the same as she's done for herself, Lee Romanov here. And so this is a really exciting moment for us. So Lee, I would love for you to dive a little bit deeper into this distinction of being a doer versus a promoter. So tell me and the audience listening a little bit more about that.
Okay, I stumbled upon it. Thank goodness, because now the world can do this. I found the lowest car insurance rates. It saved me $300. And I thought, hallelujah. And I thought the world would need to know about this. So I followed the strategy. I got the insurance companies to give me their rates. And I created a website saying, come all and find out who has the lowest car insurance rate for you. And so because I was a voice and I had a very distinctive message, come check out to make sure you have the lowest car insurance rate. And when people came, they found the lowest rate, and I sent $5 leads back to the industry, the insurance companies and brokers. $5. That's it, $5 per lead. But I was making between $50,000 and my highest was $113,000 a month. So if I had to actually do the policies and do what those insurance agents and brokers would do, I wouldn't be able to have time to promote. So all I did was promote a message. And because people came to find out that information and I sent leads to the doers, they were happy to do, but it's the promoters that get the hundreds and thousands of people to their website. And they're the ones that become the multimillionaires, not the doers. It was crazy. I mean, I could do it for the same, I had a back issue. I could say, do these exercises to get rid of your back issue. And then I would send leads to somebody online that helps people with stretches and yoga and that type of thing. They would be happy to take the business I'm sending and pay for leads, but they don't have time to promote it. It's the promoters. You pick a topic that you love, promote the heck out of it. As long as you have a website sending leads to a business that can actually do and help people, you can be the next multimillionaire online.
That's fantastic. And I'm also aware that because we've created this community, that folks might actually be interested in what is the quickest way for someone to start making money today online through this opportunity.
Oh, it's crazy easy. As you said at the beginning, COVID killed businesses, but they did not kill online businesses. And everybody seriously needs to know how to generate an online income and getting your voice out to the world, creating revenue by just sending leads to companies you recommend, even just one company, is the best way. So what we've done, what Bettina and I have done, is we've offered free weekly meetings every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to come and visit us on Zoom, ask your questions and learn some strategies. And when somebody decides, okay, I want a website and a TV show and sponsorship package and joins, we pay you $800 annually. So that is the quickest way, because everybody now realizes that they need to seriously learn how to generate an online income. And it's not by selling stuff, it's by creating lead revenue.
Yes, and it's absolutely a success story, because I've been in business going on 28 years in May of this year, and I've never seen anything like this formula. And it survived COVID, right? So if you want to unlock your inner power and hidden potential and literally break through, shatter your revenue glass ceiling, not just break through it, then listen up, because we're going to give you a little bit more details as we go along here. So Lee, you and I have worked collaboratively now since last year, and
yes.
I keep getting lessons from you, life lessons. You've made millions online. And that's the one thing that people may not be understanding, is that although COVID killed businesses, it didn't kill the online business. So if you're not thinking about, it's not even on your radar, get it on your radar that online businesses have succeeded and they're doing really well, especially when you have something as simple as what we have, which is a membership. So, what are some of the other distinctions that you're finding amongst our members, the learning that they're having?
Well, it's crazy, because there's a lot of people that are only come to us at the point that they've spent so much money on their website. They've spent so much time working their social media, doing so many one-to-one sales. And I said, one-to-one sales is hard. One-to-one sales is hard. Selling is hard. But if you just have your message to the world, something that will help the world, and you can find one company that will service that person, and any topic, whether it's in art, whether it's in science, whether it's in anything, there's always somebody that needs a voice. And you can be the voice, you can send leads to that business. Now think about it. Businesses pay like maybe $1,000 per ad, and that guarantees people nobody. However, if you sent them leads for $10, you would be sending them 100 people for their $1,000 ad expense. How great is that? So it's great for you because you can get your voice out, and it's great for the business you're sending leads to. Now, you don't have to get like a directory of people to send leads to. I didn't get a second person to send leads to until I made $54,000 in 1 month. They're happy to take the business because it's really good, qualified business from a passionate consumer advocate like me, like Bettina, like you. Just find your special sauce, your voice, and you can generate revenue online by telling your message, people going to your website and saying, yeah, who can help me? And you say that person there. You complete a little referral form. The lead is sent. you make lead revenue. The website platform tracks your leads and creates the invoice. It's brilliantly easy. But more specifically, I mean, all the multi-million-dollar companies do this. What if I wanted to be the largest taxi company in the world? I would say, give me your cars and I will send you back leads. That's Uber. What if I wanted to be the biggest hotel in the world? Give me your rooms and I'll send you back leads. That's Airbnb. It's that simple. That's the formula. That's it. It's not complicated. So what I would suggest people to do is go to incomeactivator.com and scroll down a bit. And I have a lot of very entertaining videos that will help make you understand this way of working, because it's not promoted, because the multi-million-dollar companies have kept this strategy to themselves. Nobody's talking about it. But I finally said, that's it. I'm putting my foot in the door for the entrepreneur and letting them compete on the same ballpark as the multi-million-dollar companies. Finally. And with your meetings every Wednesday, Bettina, they can come to these meetings free of charge, ask questions, and learn exactly what we're talking about so that they're comfortable before they proceed.
And the beautiful thing about what we've created is not only these free weekly meetings, that's 52 weeks out of the year where you can come and get marketing strategies, and it's a networking mixer so you can also meet others from around the globe. I also wanted to point out that you don't even have to spend a penny. So tell people a little bit more about how they can shatter their revenue glass ceiling without spending a dime or a penny.
Very, very simple. They should just invite their friends, family, and work associates to these meetings, because it's important that people learn how the big money companies make money and incorporate it into what you're doing right now. And as you see the revenue start growing, it will be mind-blowing. And then that will allow you to get your message out. So as you invite these people and as they join the membership, because most people will want a website that tracks leads like a directory, a TV show, sponsorship package, and media list, they will be joining and you will be getting paid $800 annually from everybody that joins. So just invite people. Guarantee they'll join.
Yes, absolutely. So we have more time left, and I just wanted to make sure that we cover all the bases. So give us an example of a business owner who's a member that you've been working with or that you're about to work with that you can take from a positioning statement to their Google AdWords to having their site up and running and offering their services on top of that.
Well, there are so many. So I was just working with Sally this morning. She's got a directory called lifeforcedirectory.com. And she talks about the body, the mind, the soul. And her directory is on heal yourself. So when you go to her website and you look at her strategies on how to heal yourself, you can connect also with healers to get you to another level. The strategies are good, and you can take that, or you can get a free consultation by somebody that's a healer that can take you to the next level. And I'll give you an example. I used Sally's directory last week. I had such bad allergy problems. So I went to Life Force Directory, and I found somebody that worked on allergies, and I will tell you, it was a miracle. I have never had this experience before. I never even knew that there were intuitive healers, but boy, did my eyes ever clear up fast. So that's a perfect example. And it didn't cost me any money for that free consultation, but Sally made money from sending the lead to the person.
That's a great example. And I love that it's Sally, because it could be Sally or Jack or Jill. It doesn't really matter. You know, you can take just about any business concept, idea. You don't even have to have a business. Tell us a little bit about your terrier dog.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to show people because there's too many smart people out there, and they've been so trained into this. Create your content, create your CDs and books, and sell that. Oh my God, why don't I give them an example? So I created a website for my dog, the Tycoon Terrier, wholetthedogin.com. And I thought, I'll show these people that even a dog can make money. He's got no opposing thumbs, okay? He does not know the language, and he doesn't have a lot of friends, okay? No email list. So he set up he paid me actually, because I charge him, to set up the website, sending leads to veterinarians. Veterinarians are happy to pay $50 per lead, and they'll throw in a free examination with it. So Shiner was great. All I need to do is upload dog videos that are trending. It'll capture traffic. They will see the offer from veterinarians where they would give them a free pet examination. So he started making money. Within a couple of months, he had over 80 people contribute content to his website.
I love it.
Crazy.
So if you can do this for an entity that's not a human, you can do this for anybody, it sounds like. And I'm really loving it. So we're about to close out our show here, our debut for the We Empower You, shattering your revenue glass ceiling, shattering your glass ceiling of any kind. And Lee, it's been so wonderful to have you. Give me your closing remarks and let people know how they can get into the We Empower You community.
Okay, write this down, incomeactivator.com. Go to that website, scroll down, start listening to these videos. There's on the top bar, there's a training tab, and you can get to our weekly meetings if you click on that training tab. Or you can go to weempoweryourlife.com, and on the top bar to the right, there's a calendar, and there's even more meetings you can attend there. And you can pick and choose what's best for you. But definitely come to our Wednesday meeting, because that's a tell-all.
Yes, and that's where you get to know, like, and trust us. And that's the first step. We always believe in that for sure. For those of you who are watching now and you want to keep watching on Thursdays at 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. here in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, this show is going to be all about shattering the revenue glass ceiling, in particular, shattering glass ceilings in general. And we're going to be having speakers and authors and others that are going to dive deep. They're going to break trends and break rules, and we're going to teach you how to shatter your revenue glass ceiling. Thank you so much, Lee. It's been wonderful to have you here today.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Bettina.
You've been listening to the Rainier Avenue Radio programming here with Bettina Carey, the founder and the host, and of weempoweryourlife.com. You can text me at 555-888. Just type the word Bettina in that comment section, and I will add you to our mailing list. Thank you so much, everyone. It's great to see you, Lee. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Bettina. Bye-bye.
For now.
Ask most anyone if they feel empowered in all areas of their life. If they're honest, they'll likely say no. Hi, I'm Bettina Carey, and I may be only 4'9.5", but what I do is big. Dream big, break through, and connect to powerful people like you. And what I'm doing is inspiring and empowering others to break through, shatter their revenue glass ceiling. And I'm here to tell you that the We Empower You community is where you're going to want to be. It's a community. It's a membership. It's a movement. And what we're doing is helping you to start and run your online business without doing a thing. We're helping you to find angel investors that you don't have to pay back, to run your own membership program where you don't have to do the work, and so much more.